Hey guys, welcome to Superlative Radio. Dylan Stone here with you. Hope you enjoy the following vlog.
Hey guys, welcome to another vlog here on Superlative Radio. Today I want to talk about when it comes to, I talked about this I guess on Let's Talk, but I want to talk about it in a vlog in the sense of when it comes to the quality of TV shows. I mention it on Let's Talk because, of course, there's all kinds of different things that go into what it comes to with TV and stuff. And we've talked about how I'm not in agreement with them shortening seasons to being 13 episodes and stuff. And everything, it seems to just be, it's like everything shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. Particularly with, like, as an example, Star Trek Discovery. It's only 13 episodes per season. Whereas, you know, the last time Star Trek was airing regularly on TV was Enterprise years ago. And that actually had, you know, the 24 to 26 episode seasons, like every Star Trek before it had. And, you know, when you shorten it to half that amount, you basically are shortening half the amount of story that you can tell. And I said this about how, you know, in regards to the upcoming Marvel series that are coming out, and by the time you guys see this, WandaVision will have already aired. And, of course, The Mandalorian has got 2 seasons passed already with 80 episodes each. But what's happening is with those things, it's not the same thing. Like, you know, somebody out there might think, well, why are you complaining about short seasons for one and not the other? Well, what it boils down to, and as I've said on Let's Talk, is that when it comes to something like the Marvel or the Star Wars TV shows, basically what they've done is they've taken a 2-hour movie and they've extended it to 6 or 8 hours, as opposed to Star Trek, which started with 24 to 26 hours and shortened it to 13. What's happening is you're getting half the content in one and like 3 times the content in the other. See, it would be different if all Star Trek ever was movies. Like, say they took, I don't know, what would be a good movie franchise? I don't know. I'm going to use something as silly as, say, Fast and the Furious, right? Because that's an action series, bunch of movies, or James Bond. Anything along the lines of that just exists as movies. Or, you know, not counting books and novels and whatever, but just movies, like no TV shows. It would be different if they said, okay, well, we're now going to take James Bond and we're going to make a 6-episode season of him every year on a streaming platform. Well, that's different, because then what you're doing is you're taking that, what would have been a 2-hour movie, and you're extending that time. So you're going to get to see more development, more content. It's like they said with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is coming from Marvel Studios. They have actually said, all we've done is taken a movie, extended it, and broken it up into 6 parts. To me, that means, great, I'm getting much more in that movie than I would have got had they put it in theaters. But when you have something like Star Trek, or as an example, even better, and this is something I've complained about a lot, is the Transformers series Siege and Earthrise, where there are 6 episodes that are 22 minutes long. And what annoys me about that is it's like you don't get the same amount of content. You're not getting enough story. You're not getting enough to explain what's going on. And when you can drive a truck through the plot holes, or in the case of Star Trek, when you can fly the Enterprise D through the plot holes, you're getting something that's just not right. What we should get is we should get more quality and more content for what we're actually getting. And it's so sad to see that we're not. Because we do deserve more content. We do deserve more story. We deserve more things than what we're getting. Anyway, I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that that these 13 episode seasons that we get through streaming services or even on network TV now, do you think that that's acceptable? I mean, these actors are getting paid the same as if they were working 26 episodes. But now they're working half as much, getting paid basically twice as much. Like, I don't think that's right. I mean, do you get to go to your job and work half the time and get paid for twice the amount you were before? No. Nobody does. I mean, can you imagine if that was the case? Holy crap, I just think that as fans of these things, we deserve more than what we're getting. I know that there's a lot of complaining about things like the content and whatever else that's out there. But that's not what I'm getting at. I'm not complaining about the actual content itself. I'm just complaining about the amount of content we're getting. I think we deserve more. Whereas compared to something that would have been a 2-hour movie, we're getting 6 or 8 hours out of. I'm all for. That I'm more happy with, because then I know I'm getting more content than what I would have gotten originally. That doesn't bother me. The 6 and 8 episodes that are coming on Disney Plus for Marvel and Star Wars and stuff, that don't bother me, because I know otherwise I would have been stuck with nothing more than a movie, which would have been, like 120 minutes if I was lucky, which would have been 2 hours. Well, I would rather take the 6 hours or 8 hours of content there, because at least then I'm getting more, and I'm getting more development. These characters are getting more airtime, they're getting more screen time, they're getting more everything. But when you take something as immense and as old as Star Trek, which has been around since now the 60s, I mean, we're going on the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, we're 60 years since the first Star Trek show aired. Think about that. Almost 60 years. Over half a century Star Trek has been on TV. And it's only been the last 5-6 years that we're getting this half-assed bunch of stuff that we're getting. We deserve better. We deserve more. I shouldn't say better, because I don't actually have a problem with the quality necessarily, because I still think it's produced fine. I still think that the visual effects are fine. I still think that the CGI is fine. I still think that a lot of that stuff is fine. So I guess quality in that sense, but quality in writing could be improved. Quality in character development could be improved, and the amount of story we get could be improved. Think about how much more they could have done with, say, Discovery, if each season had another 13 episodes. Think about how much more of Picard could have been if we'd had another 10 episodes. We only got 10 episodes of Picard. Imagine if we'd got 20. Just think about what they could have done. They could have maybe brought in other Next Generation era characters and showed where they were at, or whatever. I mean, there's so much more that could have been done. They could have expanded on so much more. I'm just saying that I think that would benefit us a bit more. Anyway, I'd love to know what you guys think. Comment below. Do you think that we're not getting enough content? Do you think that we're getting too much content? Do you like the content we're getting? Do you think it's just the right amount? Whatever you might think. Comment below. What do you watch? What do you think deserves more? What do you think has too much? Is there anything that's crappy? Is there anything that's phenomenal? Whatever you guys think, comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our other stuff right here on Superlative Radio. We'll see you guys in the next vlog.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Superlative Radio. Come back anytime, and when you do, please make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a comment. We really want to know what you think. We'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, because that's the way it's supposed to be.